I'm James from Valwyattmarine. Today I want to show you around this stylish Dutch-built Intercruiser 29 that's sat behind me. We'll start off with a quick deck walk around. Up on the forward deck, just to point out, the boat has been fitted with solid teak decks right the way around. She also has a solid cockpit floor. Up on the bow there you can see the anchor windlass, and just over on the port side there the controls, because it is electric on this particular boat. Coming around the side, you've got this really nice rope fendering, which is a signature of Interboat and the Intercruiser build. Coming round, this boat was fitted with an extra from the factory, which is extended stainless steel railings around the side to make you feel secure when you're moving about on board. Before we step in, I want to give a quick description of the canopy arrangement on this boat. She's fitted with a bimini. So you can see that there in its boot sat backwards. If you had the canopies off, you could have that right over the cockpit and give you shade. Alternatively, the way we've set it up today, we've got the sides of the rear canopy open. The rear is removable, that screen there, and on the port side you have your entry, which you can roll up on its own. So coming back forward, you can remove the whole of this rear section. That zip goes up and the whole of the back comes off, and there's some photographs on the listing for the boat showing it like that. The spray hood can remain up at the front. Alternatively, that can also be rolled back and leave the boat as a completely open boat, just with the screens in place. Here's a look back from the transom door on the port side. You can see those teak decks that I mentioned. It's an aft driving position on this Intercruiser, and I hope that you can see as I stand back there what an amazing amount of seating that gives you in this boat. This aft seating position does give you a very social boat, so you can have your friends round with you and not feel that you're left out from the day's party. So heading down below, I wanted to show you the cabin, and this is probably the best angle to walk you through that. Up in the bow, you've got a lovely big double berth up there. You can see you've got reading lights on each side and a shelf there. Underneath that, there's a double wardrobe with a hanging rail, so you've got space there. And then these side benches here, as you can see, it's got a recess to put your legs in there. So you have got two single berths there for smaller adults, teenagers and children. That lovely teak table in the centre there, that is removable, so the pole and the base come off, so you just have this as an open area if you're getting changed after a night on board. Alternatively, if you want to dine down here, the sides of that fold out to give you a lovely dining table. I think you probably see that table is pretty much as new, as the boat's hardly been used. Coming across to those side benches, both of those, I'll just try and lift that up, give you storage, so that's exactly the same on both sides, as well as that wardrobe there. And then coming round on the port side, on the starboard side, where you've got your galley area, you've got in there further storage cupboard and also access to your battery master switches. Up above that, you've got your water gauge, waste gauge, your other controls, your control for your inverter battery charger, and also your controls for your air dispatcher heating, which heats the cabin, but also there's outlets up in the cockpit. So if you're out on one of those cooler days with the canopies closed, you've got a bit of heat up there as well. Come around onto the port side, just open that up. You've got your toilet compartment. This boat's had an electric toilet fitted. And you can see over there you've got your mixer tap, which also that pulls out, and then that gives you your shower attachment as well, and that becomes your wet room. Back up in the cockpit, just a slightly different angle, looking back towards the rear of the boat. I'm going to spin you around and show you the galley up in the cockpit. You've got 2-burner gas hob there, sink, hot and cold running water through a mixer tap. You've got your fridge, a little storage cupboard, and then a storage drawer as well. Coming back to what I was saying, up in the cockpit you can see your heating outlet there, and then that other fitting down there is cockpit lighting. Quick look at your helm position there. There's not much, it's fairly obvious, well set out display. Points I would note is that this boat is fitted with both bow and stern thrusters. She has a Raymarine bidata, so you've got your speed and depth display on there, and a rudder indicator which can be useful. I hope you found the walk round of this Dutch-built Intercruiser 29 useful. There will be a link to the boat in the description of the video, so if you want to click through to that, it'll give you the full specification of the boat. You'll also find our contact details on our website, and you can ask any questions that aren't obvious from the spec. If you'd like to come and see it, please do get hold of us. We are only offering viewings by appointment at the moment. We'd love to show you around this boat and look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.